Welcome to Module 1's video, Protein. In this video, we'll be discussing what protein is, the structure of protein, what protein sources are, what a complementary protein is, and how our body processes protein. Proteins are one of the main building blocks of our body. Specifically, they build up our muscles. Proteins can be used for energy if necessary, but it is not preferred. Carbohydrates are the preferred energy source of our body. Proteins provide 4 calories per gram, similar to carbohydrates. Proteins are made up of smaller units called amino acids, and there are 9 essential amino acids. Essential means that we cannot make these ourselves, and we must get these amino acids through our diet. The structures of protein. As mentioned, all proteins are built up by amino acids. Amino acids link together to form different shapes and levels of structure. These forms are very important to the role of protein, and if a protein is denatured or changed in shape in any way, it can no longer function. All amino acids contain nitrogen, which is very unlike the other 2 macronutrients. Our body uses protein to form antibodies, structural proteins, enzymes, contractile proteins, like in our muscles, for storage, transportation, as well as hormones. Some major protein sources include meat, eggs, and dairy, and some main plant-based protein sources are legumes, soy, which is also a legume, grains, nuts, and seeds. Complementary sources of protein refer to plant-based proteins, because no single plant-based source of protein provides all 9 essential amino acids. Soy provides all 9 essential amino acids, but not in the proper ratios, as well as quinoa. But you still should try to combine them to form a better complementary source of protein and ensure that you're getting the right ratios of all 9 essential amino acids. A good rule of thumb is to combine a legume with a whole grain, nut, or seed. That will help ensure that you're getting all 9 essential amino acids. How does our body process protein? Proteins are digested down into amino acids, and then our body absorbs them and utilizes them as it sees fit. It ideally utilizes it for an intended purpose, as mentioned earlier, such as building hormones or muscle. But if you are not getting enough energy, then it will use the proteins as an energy source. If you are not getting enough protein or enough energy from carbohydrates, then your body might actually pull proteins from storage in your muscles, and that may be why, even though you're exercising, maybe you're not getting enough energy, and so you're still not going to build those muscles. This can also be dangerous for your kidneys because you may be getting a lot of protein, but it's being broken down, and your body has to process that nitrogen, which can become dangerous to your kidneys over time. Other times we may be eating enough calories and enough protein, and if we continue to eat too much protein, our body will process the protein and often excrete it out in our urine. This concludes this slide. Please go ahead and move on to the lipid slide in Module 1.